What's up? So, a lot of people know I'm a Miami Heat fan. That's my team. Um, I'll take the runner ring this year. We were outmatched against the Lakers, and we were just, it was like men against boys. Jimmy Butler played out his mind. Kelly Unk played pretty good. Um, Bam was okay. Duncan Robinson was okay. Tyler Hero, We were just meh. Being honest with you, got 2 games against the Lakers, and hey, one of them more than we probably should have. Being real, the Lake. I hate to say I agree with Skip Bayless. The Laker team had been playing like they supposed to. It'd have been a sweep. We just really weren't on the Jimmy Butler side. We were not on the same level. And I know Gordon Dragon didn't play, and Bam got hurt, but it was just too much talent. It was just better team, better execution. Just they were a better team, even though the bubble was a challenge, and it is, but it's different. This leads me to what Pat Riley, who's the president of operations for the Heat, known as the Don of Miami and Don of basketball. And I got much respect for Pat Riley's accomplishments in basketball. One of the most important minds in basketball, period, as a head coach, vice president, etc. However, he said the Lakers should have an asterisk by this championship. Well, I'll say this. I thought the Clippers were the best team that I saw, but they didn't bring it. They choked against Denver, and that's it. But I know he's still salty with LeBron James leaving Miami, and I was too. But I don't, you know what? As a Heat fan, I'm glad LeBron gave us what he gave us, but I don't really want him back. I mean, he's a drama queen. He does that Beyonce mess, and he be all that drama kinging and all that. I don't need that. And he wants all his pals and everybody to celebrate him and all about him. So it's not really needed in Miami. He did what he did with D Wade and C. Bosh, Ray Allen, Rio, and the Cats. Shane Batty ain't them, everybody, but that's over with now. That ship sailed 6 years ago. But Pat Riley said with LeBron and AD and Anthony Davis, he was at asterisk. There's no asterisk. Gordon Dragon and Bam. I don't know if Pat Riley remembers, but in game 1, he got off to a 16-point lead, and then the Lakers came and outscored us 70-32, and then they got hurt. But see, that was telling in game 1, blew us out. But game 2 was the more telling one, because the lack of hustle and effort. Udonis Haslam, who's heart and soul of the Heat basketball and one of the most important members to ever rock the black and red of the Heat and white, etc., got at they behind the way his coach Eric Spoelstra couldn't. Told him, y'all gotta get out there and hustle. To me, the Heat just didn't hustle in game. They were flat. And Pat Riley need to address that. See, there's one thing for A-Fair. There's one thing you get beat up and you can't, you're outmatched, out talent, and that happens. But it's another when you just outwork because you just lethargic and you're not playing to your potential. See, the Heat, we had a great run. There's nothing to complain about. Beat the Pacers team, Victor Oladipo, who was a step slow with T.J. Warren. We beat them. They were undercoached. Nate Robinson McMillan got fired. They were missing a player, but we beat them. Beat Milwaukee with Giannis, who's the MVP of the league. I don't care what nobody says, but the Bucks were soft. They had no anything to go on with their shooting, and they were an older team, and they were just soft. They were pudding. We beat them. That's why hopefully Giannis will come to us. Then you get to Boston, who on paper is more talented than us. They're guard heavy. I like Jason Tatum a lot. I think Jason Tatum paired with a legit superstar player will be an incredible tag team partner somewhere. He ain't getting it in Boston because Brown and Kemba Walker ain't it. And I don't think Brad Stevenson's coaching. He doesn't get the details out. So there's always something desired there. On paper, they should beat us, but they don't finish up. We out hustle them. We beat them. So when you look at us against that, we were going to win. But then LeBron and Anthony Davis, and then Rajon Rondo, playoff Rondo, came up big. They were a better team, better defense, did everything better. Outplayed us. Jimmy Butler played out his mind. If Jimmy Butler was what I call a natural 25 to 30 point guy, then Pat Riley would have something to say. But see, what Pat Riley's really upset about is we don't have that neck, that dude. You got to have a 1-2 punch. We did not have a 1-2 punch. We had a 1.5. And the .5 was about 2 or 3 guys. But they really didn't coexist. And when you're on that stage, you got to have it. So, yeah, it may feel cheap. And I didn't like truth is, I wish there hadn't even been a bubble because the players, but I give them for everybody for playing. In light of the social injustice going on, I think you got to spend time with really dealing with it. But I can't take nothing away from what the Lakers did. They were the better team. They whipped our behind, beat the brakes off in real time. I know 4-2 seems closer than it was. It really wasn't that close. They got lazy and they let off the gas. They were a better team. And sometimes you got to concede that. And Pat Riley is a smart man. He know. And you can be salty about LeBron. I understand that. But you got to go out. He always talk about reeling in a big fish with. You got to go get Giannis or whoever you got to get. You got to reel in someone with Jimmy Butler. So that you don't put that kind of pressure on kids or people who ain't ready for that type of show. We will be back. Heat Nation still rising, but they ain't no asterisk with the Lakers. They won. So I had to disagree with Pat Riley on that. But anyway, give me your thoughts and takes about Pat Riley saying that the Lakers championship should be with an asterisk over Miami. I disagree because even healthy Bam and Gordon, we just weren't there. We missed that next dude with Jimmy Butler. Give me your thoughts and takes. Hit the like, subscribe, and the bell rings. A new video. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for one another. And much as I respect Pat Riley, and I do, they were the better team. And I hate to say it, but truth is truth. Live with it. I'm out.